Good evening, ladies and gents. Now, I told you it'd be a busy one this week. I really did, and it certainly is. You better get used to this from now on. Again, I'm on the attack. We're going in the swing of it. Feels like there's a bit of momentum churning here. That is for sure. So I hope you all had a good day. Where's that? That heat's just. We're getting a bit used to it being comfortable, and then it's gone and gone mad for it, hasn't it? Today. So. Yes, pondside sales, and my goodness, callers have been busy. And this is a little bit of, I think a lot of you used to love these on the pond sides with the WhatsApp. This is really a collection of stuff that's some really super value for you. Because it's when them fish don't kind of work out as I hoped to my unrelenting standards. You get to pick up an absolute bargain when I fall out with them. And there's a few others in the mix as well that just through not getting put out fast enough, been kicking in around ponds too long. Unfortunately, you know, just body's volume's not at the level I want it, and stuff like that. So it's all individual ones tonight. They will all appear on the Koi for Sale page. So that's the one you want to be on. And as with the past ones, in this instance, what you have got is a race to check out, basically. So if you like what you see, it's the first one who gets checked out. Now, there might be multiples if you're doing it at the same time. And if you get part way through and get booted out, it is because somebody has beaten you to it. And that is the fun of the game, really. So, yeah, we've got everything from Tosai. A few bits, couple of coda bits. The last few of the Azumi bits I've got photographed up. And then we move on. We've got some incredible value Nissa. I've got a couple of bigger bits as well. There's one of me last. I think it's the very last golden corn. Some cracking value on that as well. It's a whole spread. And everything on here, as you'll see when they go live, they're available at these prices for just 24 hours or until they are sold. So, before I go any further, I'm going to let Cole say hello. I think Luke should say hello and all, shouldn't he? I'm going to rope Luke in.
Oh, the heat.
Luke's here, look.
Hello.
Normally making it all happen behind the scenes. So, I could not, if it were just on my own, this would be a shit show, let me tell you. This is actually coming into it, the most relaxed we've been, because Cole's been working like a dog for the past few days. Relentless on that camera. Unbelievable stuff. So there we go. But first, before we get into it, Ray's saying it's a bit hot, Cole.
It's very, very hot, right?
Don't worry. I told
him.
he's keep trying to get aircon in these fish houses. It's not happening. It's not happening. Yeah, so first one I'm going to take you and show you is, you might have noticed there's a couple of bits on the Koi for Sale page already. And yeah, one, I mean, I put it up there. You've got a chance at it. That mental golden corn, and the Nagami Showa, which is one I'm particularly fond of. Now, we're going to take a quick look because both these have been in the system for a little while until I just decided I'll give you a shot at them. So things have progressed. So we're going to look back, because I've got their old data recorded, and see where they're at as of today, and see how they've progressed so far. And then we'll move straight on to the first of the listings, which will be the Tosai. Right, let's go and have a look. We'll have a look at this this Nagami Showa first, because honestly, there's potential in that. Right. So I have been a bit cheeky. I have caught this up already because I couldn't be arsed chasing it around on camera. It does look sensational. I'm not moving this one, Cole. You've got to have a bit of vision, or you've got to trust what I'm telling you. Either or with this one. and I've priced it in between as well. I've not priced it based on where I know it's heading. I've priced more on where it's at. Now, we recorded this on 3 weeks ago. It said, I'm not sure exactly when 3 weeks ago. And it was in, as it'll be on at the website, at 26 cm back then. Now let's see, yeah, I can already see if you look back, the volume has really, really increased. Oh, 28 and a half, maybe, getting on for 29. Really, really in line with where I'd want it to be. Now, the only thing with this is the zoom is not there yet. Now, me looking from what I can remember, it's already seeing some signs early doors, even maybe progressing on the head. But what I love is that, I mean, it's got a massive hooter. It really has. But you start looking at this, the way that Benny's sat, where this Sumi is potentially sat, and start picturing how that will look with that Sumi there, all of a sudden you've got a very, very different proposition. And this bloodline from Nogami is incredible. Now, we've got this bit down here, which might stress a few people. All that needs to happen down here is this colour's got to catch up a bit. So I'm not worried about that in the slightest. It's on there at 595. It's got the growing period included in that as well. I think until the end of September. Going to be a hell of a fish. And I think it's got until Sunday evening. And then that one is going safely back in my collection. And it might be I told you so moments. Yeah, when I'm done growing it then. So there we go. Let's get it back in on the food. And then the next one, I can't wait to see what this is done. On that very same page is that phenomenal Big Nisai golden corn. It is phenomenally big. Now let me tap into the system here and see. So I think, if I'm right, it's listed at 60 cm. That was as Nisai. Apologies if you're commenting at the minute. I'm not back at base, so I've got no idea what you're saying to me. That's the one. So 60 cm, and we logged that 2 months ago. You see it on there, look. Fantastic. So bearing in mind, obviously, they're already a size. They don't grow at the same rate as the Tosai, but I know the thing's been bodying up well, as everything is in here. And there's a couple of fish from this pond. This is my prime. This is the special big fish raising pond for this year. There's a couple of these coming to Sunday Night Live this week. I'm letting them go. I've got a... I'm not going to tell you yet. You can wait to previews. That's horrible of me, innit? Where's it hiding, Cole? Don't want to come out and play, does it? Oh, there it is. What a beast. It's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. So this one's actually got the full growing through to the end of March next year. Because I take it a lot slower with these. With the aim being it'll be somewhere in the 73 to 75 vicinity. And just look like an absolute brick shit house. Look at that, it's ridiculous. What I can notice already is the development of the Kanoko down the flanks has been wild. That's amazing to see. The size-wise, fucking hell, the power. Well, that's curling around past the end, so I'm going to put that at 63 cm with 3 cm up already. Just look at that. Like I say, by the end of that period, I'm anticipating, I think 73 will be the magic number. You never know, we might get bigger. This is the growing pond that's got the mountain tree Gen 3 in. All looking good. Right, there we go. So they're on there. You can see how long they're available for. And that will be your last chance on those until those growing periods come to an end. So now, we'll get to it. Let's just get back to the base, see if anyone's been swearing at us, Cole. Evening to the Master Fishman and hello to Ricky as well. That's the one. Right, fish. I'm just going to get these on my phone, make sure I get all the right bits. So we're going to start up, a few little toci. Remember, if you are tuned in, so I'll do my little speech here for you guys on YouTube. If you're wondering what the hell is going on right now, we are doing a live pondside sale and it's hosted over on our platform. That is where we are building out the experience. The best place for you to be is on there, rickystod.nishikigoi.com. Everything's in the description, or you can join quickly using the QR code above. Now, over on there, you can get the live stream, the live chats, and see everything that's going on with the listings as well. The pond side, especially these deals, are first come, first serve. It'll be the first one to complete checkout, gets the fish. No need to refresh your page, anything like that. If you're on the page, as soon as they're live, they'll appear. What we're going to do is catch it up, bring it in where we are at the moment for a look and an appraisal. And shortly after that, I'll make the fish live, and everything you see today is available at these prices for 24 hours. And then that is it. I'll stop being generous again after that. Right, let's go for it. I hope that covers, I think that covers everything off. Oh, just the shipping. Last one on the shipping, because I know a lot of you new guys who are joining us and ordering for the first time. The platform is a fully bespoke experience that we've built for buying and selling fish. The shipping experience is detached. You don't have to do anything regarding shipping at checkout. You buy your fish. After you've completed it, that fish will appear in your My Collection page on there. You get the little detail card, which is a really nice touch. And then whenever you're ready, you can go in the menu. You'll see it, shipments. Go in there, create a shipment, and go ahead and book delivery of those fish when you're ready. It is as simple and as slick as that. It really just talk you through it. If you're wanting to collect, you can also book your collection on there as well. Right, let's do it. Let's go get some fish. My glamorous assistant. We'll need a sock, won't we? Yeah, there we go. So first up, we forgot about these. It was computer telling me we've got a couple of cracking little coda toci that should look really nice. This pond, there's a lot of your guys fishing here. That's where I've hid them. Look, I've hid them in plain sight. But this skin ring collateral is stunning. Don't turn that off, Col. It might not restart. What do you reckon? I'll find them. They'll not beat me. Yep, that's the one. Beautiful, that. It's looking in mint nick. And then we have a Benny Come On Reel. Ray, if you're still watching, might be time to switch off. There we go. And then down here, Cole, we've got a few of the Ikarashi Magic. Last few bits of these. Last few bits of this. That one, Luke. Oh. We have got a original Kikokuryu. Bit of a deal on this one as well, because I think body line's ever so slightly out. We've got what I think is going to be a very nice Deutsch Sankey in the making. It's a hell of a structure on it. We have another Kikokuryu. I think this is going to be a bit of summit. I really do. And as you know with these, especially as these are, you pay money and take your chances, and there's a very high chance you're beating the dealer with these, because I can't sit on everything forever. And then another Benny Kamonryu. Quite a quirky looking thing. There it is. That's different. Very, very unusual, that. Nice, let's go and take a closer look at those. I've just got back, just seen your comment, Ray. Quality. Right, let us have a look. We'll transfer them over. Cole, have a look in there. There we go. No one's bit the bullet on Minigami Showa yet then. Tell you, you just should never leave me that opportunity to come on here at some point and go, told you should have bought it. Now that's a nice looking bowl of fish, isn't it? There we go. Right, we'll have a quick look and appraisal on them. You might notice I didn't put any appraisals on the site, because that's what the live part of this is all about. So first up, my two Coda bits. Ginrin Kohaku's done really well. Look at that, it's been chunking up loads. Absolutely fabulous fish. Super attractive pattern, really high level skin. For the price that's going to be, it's a great buy. It's been coming on a treat. Benny Kamonryu, lots to develop. This has not fully thickened up the skin yet, so the Shiroji is this pinkness you see will turn white when it gets a bit more size on it. It's just pigment under the skin that will never materialize by the time the color thickens. Then we have, oh no, I've just noticed something here. My Deutsch Sanki's got a tail deformity. Crikey, it's got a short tail at the top. So you've got a bargain incoming there, that is for sure. It really will be. Amazing big body on that. Classic two-step pattern. Let's just sit back and wait for the Sumi. And it's showing all the signs, but there you go. Mega deal coming there. And then the Kikokuryu, I'd already said, I mean, that's got an amazing pattern forming. Great shine on there. Look what's happening. But I think the mouth is just ever so slightly off. So we'll have a deal to be had on that. And then I think that looks so cool. That's a proper quirky Benny Kamonryu, that is. This more traditional style where they don't show any Benny and they just look insane. I first saw these done like this back in 2002, I think it was. And I've been hooked ever since. A lot prefer the more modern style with a bit more shirodi, but these look amazing. Now, again, I think there's not a lot of skin thickness at the moment. There's a lot of pigment to tone up. So a lot of this you see under the skin initially will phase off. Whether any comes through, I don't know. I'd be suspect because you've got so much sumi up already. And often when that's the case, it'll pretty much stay as it is. You might get a bit more in them areas as it grows out, but nice structure as well. And then the Kikokuryu. I hope Luke's gone limp again. That's no good, mate. You really need good doctors about that. Yes, all happening with that one. I love it. Got a really wide head. The head needs to flesh out. There's not a lot of flesh on there at the minute, and the rest of the body. But look what's starting to form here as a pattern. Really nice. Now it's not actually fully metallic because he breeds it all. This is getting a bit of it's more metallic than it is non-metallic, but there's elements where it's actually non-metallic as well, adding to its uniqueness. So there we have it. I'll leave Luke showing you them bits. I'm going to get that teed up now, and those will be dropping in a moment. No, so just before I do it, these are all going to be on the koi for sale page, fixed priced individual fish. You will need to be registered and logged in, and they're going to drop any moment. Like I say, no need to refresh your page. They will just automatically appear. Amazing bit of kit we built for it, that. What's your favourite in there then, Cole? Ginrin, bit tasty, isn't it? And as I say, right, first one now live, the Koda Benny Kamonryu is on 50 quid on that one. The smaller Kikokuryu on that net is now also live, 50 quid on that one as well. Absolute bargain. Koda Ginrin Kohaku, there it is. Look, up next now, 75 quid. That's going to be also now live. These won't be in any, they'll be in a random order on the page because it depends when they got inputted into our system. The Azumi Benny Kamonryu. No, it's not actually the Deutsch Sanke. I need to edit the price on that because we've got the deformity. Let me just do that. Bring that one right down now. 40 quid on that. In fact, let's go 35 quid. Bit of advice as well, if you are looking at this, don't try adding multiples to your cart and checking out, because that could cause you to lose everything. Deutsch Sanke's on now there at 35 quid. The bigger Kikokuryu now live, 60 quid on that one. And last but not least, the Benny Kamonryu coming, the other Benny Kamonryu coming now. Jason asking, what's the orange and black one? It is a Benny Kamonryu. Very, very cool fish, that. That one is coming on at £75. And any moment when I press the button. Now, we have got a lot to get through tonight as well, so you've had a good look. As soon as I'm done with these, we're going to scoop them off and get on to the next let. Obviously, everything stays on the page until it's sold or ends tomorrow night. Publish now. And the Benny Kamonryu is also now live as well. There we go. It looks like Kikokuryu's gone already. Deutsch Sanke's gone already. Congratulations, whoever has grabbed those. I think that covers that bowl, doesn't it? What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, was that right? Yes, there we go. Right, we'll have them back to their respective ponds then. There's the Benny K in that one. Yeah. And on to our next one. So this is some of the Nisai that I've got. Some fantastic deals to be had on these. I really need to try and get this pond empty. Benny Kamonryu got snapped up. I'm not surprised. Well done, whoever got that one. Amazed that Ginrin Kohaku's still there. That is beautiful. 75 quid on that. It's chunked up loads. And not forgetting, I've got some bigger bits coming. I've got a golden corn coming. Bit of NND magic coming as well. So I've got one stray one, and the rest are actually all in the same pond, from what I can remember. So we'll go and grab the stray, and then we'll go from there after. Let's go and have a look. That's the one. Let me go and grab my net. Hang on. Oh, sorry. So this Deutsch Sanke, I've not checked in on it in a little bit, was a customer's fish, quite a valuable one that was growing on, and unfortunately it did really well, but it developed quite a lot of secondary colour. Now it can tend to be a bit reactive. Secondary is complex. We'll see where it's been at, because it is a delightful Shinoda Deutsch Sanke. Trying to give me slip as well, look. Yeah, let's come and have a look at that, Luke, before we get it in. I tell you what, it's still there, but it's gone down quite a lot, and Sumi is absolutely starting to fly up. Look at the pattern on that. Amazing stuff. But yeah, I can see it's in the fins and around the cheeks, unfortunately. We'll put that one in. And along with that, I have got, there's a Shinoda Hyotsuria that's actually got a slightly peculiar face. Lovely colour though. You want your fingers on the trigger for that, that's going to be a bargain. And then with DK Shirosaurus. I've got the right ones. So everything you're seeing come up here is going to be, if I remember right, I need to remember what I've just netted before I go and say it. I'll find it with the DK though. Oh, there it is, look, there it is. Sound. Yes, well under 200 quid on everything you've just seen. Each, by the way, not for the bowl. Not for the bowl. There we go. God, it's a shame with that Deutsch Sankey. It absolutely kills me, stuff like that. Really does. So the Deutsch Sankey is a female fish. The DKs are both males. And the Heliosauri, not that anyone will care for the price. He's male by the looks of it. Boom. There we go. Are you ready for some value for money? Sure you are. You're always ready for that, aren't you? Someone snaps up the Ginnerin Kowaku and now needs to log off. Ah, brilliant. Brilliant. Just Jason asking me, do you have a video on how you become so successful in the koi industry? If not, I think that would be a cool YouTube video. Fucking hell, wow. Feel more like a therapy session, that, Jason, to be honest, mate. Yeah, maybe one day, eh? Maybe one day. Too busy trying to teach you all at a minute. That's my mission. Right, anyway, what we've got here. What we've got here. See where we're just at on the other ones. Yes, the Ginrin Kowaku has gone. That little Benny Kamonryu still at 50 quid and that Kiko. I mean, 100 quid for pair even. Mega. Right, so Deutsch Sankey. You see, from Shinoda, female. And the reason for the price where it's at today is because of the development of the secondary colour. You can see it there in the base of the fin on the cheeks. Both cheeks look really, I mean, such a shame because look at it. And when the customer bought this back then, obviously we've credited out and replaced now, but it didn't have any sumi. We were waiting on this happening, and my God, is it happening? Body's fantastic. The Heliosauri, again, Shinoda. Not done too well, this one, bless it. It's got slightly curled gill flaps, and I don't know what we're going to name this one. It's actually got a short face. Don't know if that's coming through there. It just rounds really early, unfortunately. Nonetheless, though, it's still grown well. It is a Shinoda fish, and it's colouring up, and it's got a good pattern on it. Then we're on to my two DK Shiros here from NND. Really nice. These are ones I would just sat on because they were pretty much all white. You can see there's a really high level of sumi forming now on this one. Really interesting pattern. Don't mither about not having sumi on the heads. It never lets you down with the DKs. It always comes up. It just needs time. And same here with this one, look. Now, this did it just from the netting up. Just rubbed its nose a little bit. We're not concerned about that. It'll be back to normal very, very soon. So, cracking bowl of value. Let's go for it. So we're going to start with the Deutsch Sankey, and this is killing me even saying that. It's the dearest one in there. We're going out 175 quid. What a fish. I can tell you, I think that was it 500 or 600 quid, I think, when it actually sold prior to its growing phase. So there's a serious bargain there to be had. That is now live. Yes, it is now. The picture, it's an older picture on there, but you've seen it now up to date. Has someone snapped that up already? Has something happened? Jesus. Hang on, guys. I don't know if I fucked up here. Wait a minute. Let me check the orders. Because if that was, someone needs to teach how they just got that through that fast. Yes. Oh, fucking hell. That was some ninja shit. Nice. There we go. That has gone already. That was mental, and kudos to the system there. That's, I'm speechless. Speechless. It's like WhatsApp days on steroids. That was. We'll shut up talking about that now, then, because that is gone. Yeah, even Dan's asking how on earth. I'll let you analyse that, Dan. Make sure. He's quick. Apple Pay, gotta be, hasn't it? Gotta be. Ninja Pay, that I'm telling you. Right, next one. Let's have a look. What was it? What we got? Two DK Shiros. And the bigger one I showed you first, 145 quid. And it is, size details are on there. I know it's 40 odd cm. That's a lot of fish for the money. Just to sit back, enjoy, and wait and see what happens. And the other one I'm just about to put live at £125. Hey, can't you tell I could do with this pond? £125. Bosh, that is also now live. So there it is. And the DK has been snapped up. First 145. I expected that. Absolute crazy value. And I'd be shocked if the other one didn't. 43 cm for 125 quid. I must be losing my marbles. I can't lose what you never had, though, can you? Boom. Right. Anyway, sorry, got one left, haven't we? Got one left. Do you want to start? Oh, Cole's already on it. Look, they're out of here. They're out of here. And the other Shiro has now sold as well. Oh, what price on that poor eel? Sorry. Not having best time in life, is it, that one? Someone really needs to take pity on that. I think, I've got a feeling somebody will definitely take pity on it for 60 quid. So there we have it. That one is now live as well. Hey, Ray, what you gone and bought now? Summits is in Ray's collection already. Yeah, 60 quid on that eel, sorry. I think someone's going to absolutely love it. Ricky going soft on prices tonight. Some bargains for someone. Eel, sorry, will go really well. Some Tamasaba. Tamasaba are on the way. Don't you worry. No deals on them though. Oh, eel, sorry's gone as well. That is that bowl finish, ladies and gents. See what I've got next for you. There's a big one coming up that I haven't panned out well. That honestly, you will think I've lost it. But this is what it is when they don't turn out. And this is why we rely on the, when I'm grazing fish through, the stuff that really does go to plan has to command its price. Otherwise, this thing would tumble. Benny, come on, Rue, still. Cannot believe it. 50 quid and that little Kiko at 50 quid. Right, see what else I've got for you. I think you guys are having some fun tonight. These kind of prices, I'm going to have to tell my kids they're on beans on toast. Look at me like I've got 3 heads. So, DK still. Well, I say DK, I got that wrong. There's one DK, this is a female one. And it's a hell of a bite. And then we've also got a bit of NND Go Sankey. That's where the DK come from. Then I meant to say NND. Oh, well, yeah, it's there. Look, go. Nice. And some Gosanke. Best bit about it, the 3 Gosanke that I have all have certificates with them. You'll also be very glad to know now we are playing catch up, getting some certs out. It's been an administrative nightmare, but we have now made a change to the system where it is all syncing up and letting the guys know when they're packing that they need one sending with it. So we'll get there one day, folks. We really will. Now look at this. Look at the frigging head on that. Cracking 2-step. Wonder if NND Mall is in the house. I think NND Mall is starting to struggle a bit because they're not really doing out new, and he's got multiples of just about everything else they do. Nice Sankey here, look. Cracking size these as well. With some serious value on show again, not quite as mental as last lot. But you're gonna like what I've got. Historic certs we're working through. It's on Tracy's docket. She's on holiday this week. And then she's starting to get through, just getting them sent out. They're all logged in there. It's just a process. So not buying anything. I only got a small pond as it's new at the minute, but love the pond side sales, captivating. Yes, that's the whole point of what we're trying. It's at the very least, it's a bit of entertainment for you all. So happy days. And what is that? I don't know if we've got some technical error going on. Daniel, I know you're there. What's going off? I've had this for a while. Right, anyway, we'll start to work through these, and if there is anything going on in the back, I can promise you Dan will get it pretty quick. Right, so what we've got here. Wowzers. NNDDK, that is a cracking fish. It's a size as well. Look at it. Again, just got a slight bit of rub from as we've been prattling around with it, but that won't be an issue. Amazing quality. It's female. The bit I was waiting for, and it's starting, is the formation of the memoir on the head. I told you before, they always do it. They always get there. That's a lot of fish. It's going to be a lot of fish for the money. Really nice black and white look. Everything we expect to see. That big bone structure. Got it all going on. This Kohaku is going to be a bit of a bargain. Just unfortunately had some secondary colour develop between the two dans of the pattern. But as you can see, nice strong body. We know these NND Kohaku are good growers, and lovely, rich, bright red Benny. There's a bit of colour just there and in the tail as well. But that's going to be factored in on the pricing. Then this Kohaku, what a beast. The head on that, look, it's proper. That's got the Otafuku style face starting to form. This rubbed a bit of colour. It was a scratch. That will fully recover back up. We're not concerned about that. Just a nice classic 2-step pattern look. Got it all going on that one. Bright red Benny again, and great height. You look at that behind the head, look. Great height behind the head. And then this Sankey. Very nice. Got a bit lean. That's what I was on about at the beginning, just because of the kind of pond it's been held in. Slight little scratch on the Benny on the head again. Will make a full recovery. There's a lot more to come from this Benny. You can see it's darker on the head than the body. The body's going to catch up to it. And I think we've not sexed any of these, but I seem to think that's going to be female. It definitely is. So there we go. 4 fantastic NND fish. 3 of the Go Sankey have certificates. Not yet, darling. Harriet's here. Do you want to say hello, Hearts? To that camera, look. When are we going home? Not for a while. Anyway, whatever. I think Dan sorted something that's going on, or he's done something. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Show must go on. We will start with the first Kohaku, the one with a bit of secondary colour on. 175 quid we're going for from that, and it's got the certificate. And that, oh no, what's going on? That's now live. It's now live. There we go. It's on there. I should imagine there'll be a scrap for that. It doesn't actually say on the listing it's got the certificate. I'll get that updated after. 175 quid though, 46 cm. That's madness for you. Right there. I should imagine there'll be a few scrapping towards that at the moment. And we're going to go for the next Kohaku. 245 on that one. That's the 2-step in there with the Otafuku style face, massive head. Yep. First Kohaku's got snapped up. Second one is now live. 245 quid on that one. That you can even see it on picture. Look, that body line is absolute quality. DK Shiro. My goodness, I've got a special on this sphere. 195 quid. Female as well. 195 quid on the Shiro. Wowzers. Wowzers. Can't believe that. Kohaku still ain't blanked out yet. 245 quid, 46 cm, 45 cm on the Shiro at 45 cm, 195 quid. And then we've got the Sankey last that we have determined is female as well. That's the Kohaku snapped up now. Both Kohaku gone cold. 195 quid on that DK. Wowzers. Sankey. Oh. So there's a bit of efficient making there. Body volume's down at the minute, but structure's great. Female as well. NND Sankey really do not hang about. We know they're good growers. You guys have seen them countless times. David's telling me I should go 195 on it. I'll tell you what, you're exactly where I was at. If that had the volume though, you'd be proper money on that. But that is one of the things, you know, when this happens, they just simply don't command the same prices. That's all the work that goes into getting them right to get the values. So there we go. £195 coming on the Sankey, female as well with certificate. Shirotsuri now sold, and I think we're probably going to deem that Sankey as sold. Not that I'm getting carried away, but it'd be absolute madness if it's not. Absolute madness. And we move on to the next ones. My list is getting a hell of a lot smaller now. I've got 5 new ones to come. We are stepping it up a gear on the price because the quality is really stepping up a massive gear, but still great value. And I think I probably shouldn't keep. We're going to go for a couple of bigger lots now. One being the golden corn. Sankey's now sold. Thank you very much. And yeah, 2 fish incoming right now. Golden corn fans beware. Hold on to your wallets or purses, whichever. Right, first up, this Ginrin Karashi is an absolute madness. I think there'll be a fight for this when you see what's going to happen or it's going to go at. That, ladies and gents, is only 2 years old. One of the Marido ones grown on last year. Unfortunately, though, I grew it, and then right at the last, it decided its gills were going to flare. Absolutely pissed me off. That's the way it goes. 12 hard months invested into that one, and then bosh. Welcome to the koi world. And this. Oh, yes. Hang on. That's not the right one. Or is it? I've got more than one in here, Cole.
I think it is.
Just shocked me. That looks so different to where it looks on picture. It's normally the case, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Wow. So it's that new type golden corn, the one I'm a massive fan of, and another 2-year-old beast. All will be explained. I bet Luke's, are you at the point yet where you're sick of hearing my voice? Between all editing and filming and all the rest of it. Must be.
Keep hearing you in my dreams.
You'll be pretty much the same as just about everybody's partners who follow all my stuff. Absolute had enough of it. Mickey, what you want to buy? A blindfold netting koi sale in your secret stash? Yeah, no. Just no. Never. Never ever. And which stash, Mickey? There's not just one. Not just one. Sorry, what page do I go on to buy? That's someone who's on the site. It is the koi for sale page where these are all landing. Right, so the details. The details. We'll start with the Marido Ginrin Karashi. You can see what's happening. Look, it's 2 years old. It's an amazing colour. It's a brute of a fish. As it's been outside quite a while, it's been warm. It's not had a lot of food. It has dropped quite a bit of body weight. And it is female, believe it or not. It's dropped quite a bit. So I'm factoring that into the price because it needs a home now. It needs to start getting some beef back on it. But it's this look, unfortunately. The gill flare, it's quite severe. But I think it's 60 odd cm, if I remember right. Just at 2 years old and female. And I'm about to drop that. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? I'm about to drop it for £245. That's just made cold cloth. 245 quid. Fingers at the trigger. And it is now live. 62 cm it is. It's not unsexed. Well, we've just sexed it. It is female. So there we have it. And then on to the golden corn. Now, this was one in that feature. You've seen them on the channel. It was one grown right through, kicked out the last selection. I got it ready for sale, and it went and absolutely whacked the back of its head. So we've got it. It's pretty much there now. It just needs to colour up a tiny, tiny bit more. There's absolutely no issue. Even the scale's a bit darker because the new skin covering over it whacked that out as well. So it's done really well. I believe it is female. Let me check. Yes, indeed, eh? Female bigness. I will check in on the size, but that's going to be not far off the 60 mark. I should imagine around 58. One of the new types. Look, it's got the amazing red Kanoko starting to develop through the side as it does, and they're absolute growing machines. The only ones of these I've got left now are the ones that are in my stash down there. And well, to give you some kind of guide, the price of that Kiyosaki on there that's out my stash is roughly where they would be at. Stunning. Really is stunning. Amazing body line to it as well. Real treat. And yeah, like I say, the last of them that are anywhere near sensible money, because the others are just at such a level. It's madness. And the Ginrin Karashi's been snapped up, of course. Would have been crazy for it not to have been. So, golden corn. I just want to point out as well, one other fact I've just remembered. There is a very slight in the scale alignment there. Look, you can just see a couple of scales not quite sat properly, which is was the first reason why it actually didn't make it. You know, it didn't get its place in that pond still. Like I say, is female. It is quality. No issues there. And you grow that thing right, you're going to have a big fish in your pond. They're savage. They really are. That one going on at £595. That's way down on where I'd want that to be, had everything absolutely been in order. And that is also now live. 57 centimetre, 2 years old. 57 centimetres. Mad, aren't they? Absolute madness. And that then takes us to 3 fish left. 2 rather nice kohaku coming up next. I'll tell you what, shall we leave, we might leave Luke on guard with that, possibly. Or shall we? We'll give it another couple of minutes. What a fish. Yellow gold, wow, amazing. Yeah, they're seriously cool, and it's just the growth. The growth on these, they are absolutely unhinged. So I say down as unsexed. I do need to change that. In fact, I'm just going to shoot in now and change that. It is female. There we go. Now updated. And the next ones, the last ones. Let's go and, in fact, we'll go get the golden corn back now. There's not too much more I can say about that. Say your chances of getting these, that type as well now, obviously no spawning of those of Taniguchi this year, unless she's done it and lied to me. That could be the case, because they have an habit of that. So unless that's it, but yeah, you're not going to see too many of them around for a little while. His focus is on others this year. So Golden Corn fans, it is your chance. And they were going for a hell of a lot more than that when we was auctioning them as well, which might be the next destination if it doesn't sell over this time period. Right, next couple. If just because there's a hell of a lot more people on now than when we started, if you are just over on YouTube, the best place to get the whole experience of this is over on my platform at rickystodartnishikigoi.com. You can jump straight to registration on the QR code above, or the links are in the description. Over there, you can get the live stream running, video or just audio. You've got the community chat and the actual listings all there on one device on one screen. That is the experience that we're building and I'm working on here. I can't wait for you. The real wow moment of all this, not that it's been pretty wow, is getting closer, Daniel, isn't it? It's not showing me enough at the minute. I'm not getting enough teasers, let me tell you. Right, anyway, back to it. So with 3 fish left to go at. 2 fruity kohaku first. 1 female, 1 male. These are very nice fish. If somebody invests in these, just getting a bit higher level of conditioning, it's more body conditioning, you'll extract some serious value out of it. I think there's a bit of koi show potential in there as well, for sure. First up, one from Saito. And if you like an Inazuma kohaku, finger on the trigger. And the second one is actually from Taniguchi. And I'm not going to lie about it, just sort of got lost in system a little bit, this one. It's a hell of a fish. That with the volume on it will look, it'd be night and day. Night and day. Get them handling techers. Yes, Dan, the silence is advised. You can send stuff to me, however. That's really not a problem. So, look at that. For a pair of red and white. Absolutely beautiful. The larger one is the Saito kohaku. That's actually the male fish. It's divine. Look at it, that Inazuma pattern. And the smaller one, I believe, was the female from Taniguchi. So, like I say, both with the Saito, it's more just the Benny got a bit rough around the edges. It'll look great to you guys. To my eyes, I'm like, it's a bit out of condition because it just needs it. The pond itself wasn't performing too well. It's one of the leaky ones, a lot of fresh water, which I'm not a fan of. So give it the time, and I absolutely know that'll you get that condition back, color consistency really back. And then this one, again, that step pattern look amazing. All it is with that is just the volume. It's lost the volume and it makes such a massive difference. 100% female. So that's that one. Where we're going to go with these two before the grand finale. Is there a Go Sankey? Is there a Taniguchi Go Sankey event coming? I mean, you never know. There could be a few Taniguchi events coming, but that'd be telling, wouldn't it? Who says I've got any Taniguchi fish anyway? Over on YouTube, how do I make a bid? Jump yourself over to my platform, rickystodartnishikigoi.com. These are actually fixed price ones. If you're not registered, the QR code above will take you straight to it, or there's a link in the video description. And these ones get dropped on the Koi for Sale page. Fixed prices, first come, first serve. Might be a little bit late, Paul. But but we're going to go anyway. We're going to go with the Taniguchi one at first. Let's have a look. Anybody snap me golden corn up yet? Right. Just following tonight's theme. Crazy, crazy value incoming. Bear in mind, that Taniguchi fish with all its volume up in prime nick's probably a 600 quid fish. But it's just now for me to get that back there, it would cost me far, far too much. That's the way it goes. So, Taniguchi one, the smaller one, incoming at £195. Fingers at the ready. And that is now live. There's a battle coming there. That is a shitload of fish for them. I'm kicking myself now for not keeping a closer eye on what it were doing. Hell of a fish. And then the Inazuma, wowzers, what a pattern. It's absolutely radiating in that bowl, isn't it? So the Saito Inazuma is going to be coming to you at £295, which I think is, once again, an absolute steal. And that is both of those two, and now live, along with that golden corn. Taniguchi one sold. Rapid. Absolutely rapid. That can go, Cole. Joe clicked to put it in his basket and it was gone. Yeah, someone's got the technique, haven't they? I know on the checkout that we use, there is a thing called payment link or whatever. So if you are contemplating using it, it actually stores your details in over on their platform. And the Saito has also now gone. Of course it has. Great value. And yeah, I think it'll allow for a rapid checkout. Then, of course, Apple Pay and all that stuff are pretty fast anyway. And we do have, the cart does have all the other options on there. Need a bigger pond is having some issues. I apologise if that it seems to be isolated. I'm not 100% sure. We will, Dan will investigate. If you send us something in through a support ticket or something, we'll have a look. It's hard because we have to kind of emulate or, be able to replicate the problem. Oh, golden corn. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Right, anyway, tonight's grand finale. Again, one that didn't quite 100% pan out how I was hoping. If it had done, it would have been in my big main ponds right now. Otsuka Gyakume Asagi. And it's a 3-year-old fish. I believe it's 65 centimeters. It's got the proper Otsuka Otafuku face. It really has. It's an absolute bully of a fish. I was contemplating sticking it in the auction, but I thought, hey, look at the colour in its back. It's even getting them angry creases on its head as well. This is one I've grown originally in at 10 to 12 cm, I think. To give you some idea of what it's actually done over 2 growing seasons. Just look at that. Just look at that. Savage. So Benny wise, I'm a patient man. That was not an issue for me. It's starting. I don't know if we're going to get it there, but there's the signs, look. Penny drops forming. That, for me, I'm relaxed because it's still technically only just sort of 36 months old. The bits that sort of got me, unfortunately, was it developed this shimmy at the back. It's nice colour actually in this side of the tail, I can see, which is again further reassurance. And there's one scale, I'm even trying to find it now, I know it. There's one scale in that alignment that sits a bit bigger somewhere. And I thought, for me, the cost for me to grow that this next year is high. Pond space is limited. So, you know what? Someone's going to absolutely cherish that. And this, again, look, it's Gyakume because it's the reverse style Asagi. And it's got the Kado gin. Kado is the Japanese word for corner. So it's the gin that sits on the edge, the corner of the scale. And then that Otsuka, Otafuku, chubby cheek face forming look properly. And the gnarly angry creases. Love it. 65 cm, 3 years old. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Luke, bring back WhatsApp. Fucking not a chance, mate. You're gonna love what's coming, Luke, honestly. You really are. You go, that's what they were doing. Well, that's what Dan were doing with me at him on a daily. Right. Gyakume Asagi. What do we go for on this? 65 cm. Oh, look at it. Looks phenomenal, doesn't it? That reverse scale pattern is so unique. Honest to God, that all perfect still in that growing pond is thousands and thousands of pounds worth sat right there. And I tell you where I'm going to go with it. 895 quid for 24 hours only. Don't make me change my mind is what I'd say. Take the chance. And that one is it live? I skipped past it. Oh shit, what's happening? Get you lot and your crazy prices. I might be feeling generous, but I'm not mental. Try finding something like that anywhere else for that brass. Not a chance. It's not showing up for some reason, and I don't know why. So just bear with me. I've not got a freaking clue what I've done. Unless someone didn't snap that quick again, did they? Dan, if you're still watching, help me out. I'll just publish that. Where the frick's it gone? Fair wheels, guys. I'm having to browse for about a gazillion pages of fish here as well right now. Let's have a look. No. Not a clue. It's on second page. Are we on to 2 pages? Oh, don't. Oh, what a knob. What a knob. We've gone to 2 pages. I couldn't see it in my admin either, though. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. It is there. Page 2. Or you can go on. Oh, there you go. There's an available tab. I didn't think of using that. Ah, maybe let Cole run the laptop. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Yeah, now another one. Let Cole run the show. Right, that's it. I'm off. I'm off. Sounds good. I'll book a flight. I'll be in Japan tomorrow. There we go, ladies and gents. That is everything I've got to offer you tonight. Yes, Ray, suggestion there. What is it? Let Cole run the show. No. A suggestion available fish at the top. Available fish at the top. Yeah, there is an available tab. Literally right there. Someone's saying Tamasaba. Yes, they're coming. They need to settle first. They do need to just settle. Someone's saying Cole's prices are better. What than that? Than tonight's?
I tell you something, if I got a chance, I'd be snapping this up.
There we go. That is them all, ladies and gentlemen. Now, just to remind you as well, on the checkout, there's everything we've always done payment-wise. Klarna, PayPal, I think ClearPay is even on there. No matter what form of payment you use, apart from Tesco Club Card points, we will accept it pretty much, and it is all on there. So that is the whole spread I've got for you this evening. Let's get that back now. Cole, get back in that pond before it does Asagi things. I suppose we should make it a customary sign off, shouldn't we, to go and show you something. We've got Sunday Night Live coming up, so we're straight on with that tomorrow. That spread will start being posted. Been working on some nice new videos for those today. Yes, got it, Ray. We will. We definitely should look at that. How that page is working. Can I go and show you, folks? I suppose you might like to see your Ikarashi Azumi fish. Quite a lot of you have got here. At the moment, they're all there at the top. Look as well, looking fabulous until Luke's just scared them. They should come back in a minute once they've smelt that. Maybe. Or maybe not. They're not having it, Luke, are they? Oh, how's that for you? These will have it though, look. This has finally had its UV sorted out, but the Saito Karashis, oh, they're there, look. They're there. Doesn't that pond look amazing? Growing well, looking fantastic. And my Karashis here, look, raving lunatics. This pond is so desperate for thinning out. Look at it, it's wall to wall. Look at the size of some of them there. And I ain't getting the colour up yet. I mean, that water's almost black, look. It's madness. It's madness. I'll tell you what I'm going to do and all before you all go. Them the last couple of Tosai on there, the Azumi Kikukuryu and Benny Komonryu. How's the Coda growing? Yeah, I'll go and show you them in a minute, actually. We're going to have a quick little price drop on those. I want to get them sold. I think I can do that. There we go. No messing. 40 quid a piece. I presume that'll just push out. It has. Benny Komonryu's been dropped. And the Ozume. £40 on the Azumi now as well. Also dropped. Hey, how's that? And then we just have the corn and the Gyukume Asagi still available. You've got until 6 o'clock tomorrow. And there we go. So, what about the Saito core coupon for customers? Yeah. So this is the Dainichi and the Saito. I've got them all together at the moment. When we've fixed this other pond, the Hiltsoris are coming out of here. But as you can see, yet another UV kicked our ass. I've been having a mare with them. I got to say, I love the green water. Look how well they're all looking. So every single fish in there, that's a lie. I've got a few in there, but it's 90% customers. A few NND Sankeys as well. So the Hiltsoris are being evicted. We've got that pond in bits. And then the last one to show you, just asked the Coda. Get you sent off, Col.
All right, buddy. See you on your yard.
Coda are doing fabulous. They're actually out here in the Nexus pond. Straight on it, look. All your little Codas, your fish and my fish in that one. Doing great. So still plenty of banging fish to come out of there as well, moving forwards. And at that, we'll get back to base, see where we're at, and sign off. Mickey's Chag's arriving tomorrow. There you go. Someone snapped that Benicum Omru now at 45 quid. I forgot the Kiko was the one with a little... Oh, hey up, Lou. They're asking for a sneaky look at my Tamasabas.
What now?
My goldfish. I forgot the Azumi was the one that's got the slightly off-sided face. So to bring that in line with the other one that was there's one last drop on that, 35 quid. Someone give it a home. It's going to be a lovely, lovely fish. Right, let's go. I'll show you the Tamasaba very, very quickly. They're actually still waiting for their proper ponds. Do you like it? Another, this is one of the other customer. This is Nisai to Sansai pond. A lot of you got fish in there. There's a lot of my own fish in there as well. Looking fabulous. So, the Tamasabas. In this net, we have, these are all the original NND Sumo line. Tosai, just look at the patterns on them. They are seriously high level. Okada looks after me in what I'm able to get from him because he knows how much I enjoy him. He knows how much work I put into promoting them worldwide. And then, in here, oh, we've got the Kawaris. You can see, I don't know how well they come through, all the darker ones. Obviously, they grow out completely different to how they look now. And these Tosai in here are the new bloodline from NND, which is actually the NND Sumo line crossed with Marushin. Big stuff. Very different body type. Few unknowns, not sure what to expect. Obviously, I'm very, very keen to have a play with them. But you can see we've got plenty of Tamasaba to come. And there you go, there's a sign-off pond for you. Another one that's been green because we've got drum filter problems, but it's actually clearing up just with the aid of the shower at the minute. Lovely stuff. And that, ladies and gents, is that. Thank you very much to everybody who's tuned in, taken part. Community members, new and old, the Kiko's now gone. Thank you very much. And I will leave you drooling over the two fish that still remain, the corn and the Gyakume asagi. There it is. Thank you very much, everyone. And yeah, it's on to the Sunday Night Live one. So I will be seeing you then.